Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is me again, fucking recording by myself because I gotta go to fucking work like a bitch. Cause I'm broke, obviously. Um, but yeah, basically today I just gotta go to work, gotta get some money, get the bag. Why is that black guy going into my house, bro? My bad. Sorry, my weird neighbor looks a little ghetto. Was getting close to my house, bro. Okay, I was kind of racist. Never mind. Nah, fuck it. I own it. Okay, I own it. He looks ghetto. I'm gonna assume the worst. Okay, I'm sorry. If you look like a normal, not ghetto person, I wouldn't think you were gonna rob me, bro. But anyways, that's another point. Today, I'm gonna be talking about dating apps. Um, me personally, I haven't been on dating apps lately. Because I'm taken, thankfully, thank the Lord. I do not have to struggle and be on those things ever again, or for a while. Who knows? I don't know what will happen in the future. But I have a friend that's on him right now, and I can only wish him the best. Because when I was there, I remember the worst people are always in there. Like the really weird ones. I'm talking not just the nose ring goth girls, those are fine. Honestly, who complain about those? I'm talking about furries. Um, I did when I was there, when I was on Tinder, I do remember seeing a few furries. I won't lie, there were a few of them, and my thought was always like, okay, if you go out on a date with them, like if you do agree to go on a date with them, do they pull up in the furry costume or do they like go in their normal self? Because it's like their persona, like part of their actual persona. I don't even know, but that's one of them. Then there's so much BS that you can find on those apps. First of all, if you really wanna have like a relationship or find someone, most of the time you're gonna have to pay. That's just it. That's just how that works for some reason. I mean, not for some reason, because they obviously want money. They're fucking scamming you. They just want your money. They do not care if you find a person. But most of them, you need to spend money on if you want to see something. Not Tinder though. Even if you spend $100 Tinder, you're not gonna get shit. Um, I'm the prime example of that. I did not find a single person that was worth it on Tinder. Actually, I found the worst people on Tinder. I think I found the most normal ones on Hinge. I do recommend Hinge. I cannot recommend Bumble. That one is also so bad. How many times have I been on that? I don't know, but when I was single, I was like single for a year and a half, almost 2 years. I did not match with a single normal person on Bumble. Not a single one. It was the worst app out of all. On Tinder, I would get dates, I would get matches. On Hinge too, not that many, but they were like more meaningful. And on Bumble, I didn't get a thing. I did not get a single thing out of it. That was the worst. I got catfished. I got tortas. Yeah, I got catfished a few times by tortas on Bumble. I don't think I've ever told my homies this, but yeah, I got catfished at least 2 times on Bumble by tortas. And I'm not lying. I never told my friends because I know they would have been laughing. They would have been like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is actually fucking stupid." But I did get catfished a few times, so I don't know. I do not recommend Bumble. If my friend's seen this, yo, don't try that. That one's the worst. And then, what else, dude? I remember. You know what else was on Bumble? A lot of trans dudes, bro. I remember there were a bunch of trans dudes. I could not get a single normal match. I swear. I think I actually ended up matching because I'm a guy, so I don't even check. I just go beep, 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 beep. And then whatever goes. Like you're just trying to match with someone, and then I mean you're just throwing like likes at everyone, see who picks it up. And one time I actually matched with a trans, bro. I was so fucking pissed. I like straight out just like rage quit it. I like saw that and I fucking deleted my profile. I was like, hell no, I'm done. It was the absolute worst, bro. I hated that, and that was the worst one. What else? Oh, oh, like I already said, you get catfished, you get the tortas, you get what else do you get? You get like really weird people, or you know what I really hated when I was in there? It wasn't even the ugly people. It was the fact that people would just match with you to tell you they're not even into you. I never understood that. Like, why do you do that? You're just wasting my time and your time too. Because what the fuck are you doing? Like, you think I'm gonna be like, oh no, jeez, I'm not your type, really? Is there anything I can do? Like, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna be like, whatever, you know. Okay, I know. I'll keep going. But yeah, I also got a few of them on Hinge that way. I'm pretty sure one time, um, freshly out of a relationship, I created my Hinge profile. There was this one chick, and she was like a little bit my type, and she matched with me just to tell me, "Oh, you're almost perfect for my type, but you like this," and that was like it, you know. I think it was something stupid like you like crystals. By the way, I didn't even like crystals. I think I was just like posing. You know, I was just a poser. I was just a performative male. So I just put it like on my profile, and then because I was a fucking stupid or that was like I want to perform, let's put crystals. I didn't end up getting a match, which honestly probably better. I don't know if that would have worked out if they were like about to drop me just for the one thing. But anyways, people like that I actually hate, or people that like they're not even into you. They just like they're bored and they're just there to waste your time. Like, dude, I'm at work. I'm trying to like go out, meet someone. Don't get in my DMs if you're not trying to do something. And I'm not talking about freaking. I'm just saying in general. Like, if you're not trying to like meet up or do anything, you know. Same with people that are like, oh, I don't meet. Like, what? Do you want to just like stay like online forever? What are you talking about? Like, just say you're not interested, bruh. What else? Oh, I don't know. There's so many like stupid people on those apps. They actually give me cancer, bruh. Like, I don't know what's wrong with those people. I remember, like I said, I was single for like a year and a half or 2 years, and I would always see the same like 5 people. And it's like, I guess nobody really fucks with us like that, huh? And yeah, they didn't because they were like fucking still there. So I guess they didn't. They didn't actually fuck with us like that. But shit. Okay, thank God. I'm actually going to work. Like, I'm not lying, and I'm fucking late. But then on top of that, they were like, "Hey, can you pay for dinner?" I'm like, dude, no. Like, I don't mind paying for dinner. I don't mind going 100%. I don't mind being like the man, whatever, and paying for the whole dinner. But if you ask me, then I do have an issue with it. Like, I want to offer, I don't want it to be like you're already implying that I'm gonna pay for everything. Like, I'm not your piggy bank, I'm your credit card. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a bitch. But yeah, this is video. I made it for my friend because he really needs to hear this. I'm sure he actually knows everything. I'm sure he's like an expert like me by now. An expert. But yeah, I guess just trying to like give him advice. You know what I mean? What else, dude? Do not buy like any of the packages like Tinder. The only one that is kind of worth it is Gold, but only when it goes on discount. That is the only one I can recommend. I know they like recently added like another one that was like I think it's like something about $500, and I don't know who has that much money on them. I personally don't. I'm broke. But even if I had the money, I wouldn't spend it on that. Like $500, I can get a PS5 for that. I'll probably be more entertained too. Some of the girls just be saying, "Hey," and that's it, and then they ghost you, which is another thing that I really don't get. It's like, why do you even text me, "Hey, bruh"? Like, what? Why are you wasting our time, bruh? But yeah, that's another thing that I'm also like, I don't really get it. I've never really gotten it. Kind of silly, kind of dumb. But oh shit, almost crossed the red light. Dude, I swear, when people see like a light that's about to turn red, and then this starts to slow down, but then they pick back up, it's like, bro, just make up your mind, bro. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna continue this. What was I talking about? Yeah, weird people. I don't know. I have so many anecdotes from when my time on Tinder. Oh, you know what else? Facebook dating. That one's actually the worst one out of all. I actually got a few dates on that, but I would not recommend it if you're trying to like actually make a genuine connection with someone. See, Tinder is like, okay, you get hookups. Bumble, you get nothing. Hinge, you get like long-term relationships. But on Facebook dating, the only thing that you're gonna get is probably chlamydia. There is not a single regular human being on there. It's like the people of Walmart, but on a dating app. There's not a single like okay normal person. Like their faces are weird, and I'm not saying that I'm good looking. I'm actually pretty fucking ugly. But what was that person? I just saw a person jaywalking on 4 road. I don't know. Anyways, like you only see weird people that are like kind of deformed. And like I said, I'm not trying to shame on anyone, but like why are they so weird looking? You know what I mean? Like what kind of like character do you pick for this gameplay, bruh? Just go back to the game editor, to the character editor. Plus, I remember the only long-ish, not relationship because I was only talking to them, that I had was with this one girl, and it turned out to be the worst one out of all the people that I've ever met. First, they were like trying to be a tattoo artist, but they had no tools to tattoo, so they would just use ink, like pen ink, and needles, which is like fine, I guess. I've done stick and poke. But then on top of that, their room always smelled like Gucci. And I'm not talking like, okay, oh, geez, good Gucci. No. It stank. And I remember perfectly fine one of the days I was like actually hanging out with them. Before I like ghosted them forever. I went in the room and they were like, yo, can you help me? Because I don't know, somehow they had like gotten stuck out of the room because I guess they locked it and it just locked on the inside or something, and they didn't have a key. So they were like, can you like help me? So I like tried my best and I actually got it open. And then as soon as I opened the fucking door, I see 3 plastic penises and a vibrator. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clock out, bro. I'm about to dip. Cause like I get it. I mean, hey, I'm not shaming gooners. You know, I mean, who hasn't gooned? Like, there's nothing wrong with gooning. It's probably normal now. I mean, it's always been normal. There's nothing wrong with gooning. Who hasn't done it? What I'm saying is, to take it to that level of having 3 plus another one and just leaving it on the floor, because it wasn't the floor, by the way. It wasn't like, you know, nice, clean, and like put somewhere. It was just on the floor. Plus, mind you, her floor was so nasty the whole time. It was like those classic people that just have like trash everywhere, like potato chip bags and McDonald's, Taco Bell, and like a fizzy drink that's just probably been there for a while. You know what I'm talking about. You know what kind of people. But yeah, and then after that, I think they joined like a poly relationship, and then I think they ended up getting like hella tattooed, and they opened an OnlyFans. So honestly, I don't even know what I did, like what I ditched. You know, I mean, think about it. I could have actually no, I don't think I could have ended up with that person. I mean, maybe if I was at my lowest point, maybe I could have. But when you think about it, it's like, okay, I really dodged the bullet there. I could have been with a person that was like that. And yeah, if you have an OnlyFans, I'm totally shaming you. There's no way you have that. Like, bro, just get a job, bro. And no, having an OnlyFans is not a job because you're literally, the only thing you have to do is have your phone and open your legs. That is not a job. Yeah. You can get like the angles or whatever, but that is not it, bro. You cannot. There's no point in that, you know. Like, what even is the fun? I mean, I guess you can, if you get famous and you get a lot of money, then I guess you can get like a lot of stuff and have fun. But I don't know if I would be like okay with me selling my Gucci online because everyone's gonna see it, and eventually when you try to settle down, I don't know if like the right person would be like, oh, you know what, you're selling your Gucci, or yay. He'll probably just be like, you know what, I wouldn't date you. I'll just buy it, because I can just see it for $5 instead of paying for dinner. Dinner is expensive. Dinner is like $50. So if I can spend $5 instead and just get to see it for free, I'll probably just do $5. No, I'm not gonna lie. Even if you're really pretty, I feel like I'd rather pay the $5 and just, save myself some money and the BS and the headaches. But then again, that's just me. By the way, I've never bought OnlyFans. I'm just saying, like, in the hypothetical scenario where to buy it. But yeah. Jeez, man. I don't even know who buys OnlyFans. Who even buys that? Like, why would you even buy OnlyFans when you can just Google porn? You know what I mean? You don't even need money for that. You literally just type it. You can literally just type XXX videos and you'll probably find some. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a few pages. Okay, listen, if you're paying for OnlyFans, I'm gonna give you all the pages so you can watch stuff for free. You can literally choose and pick what you want to see too, okay? There's no like science over here. You can just Google it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you I was gonna say my top 3, but I don't even use them. I only use Pornhub, mind you. But I know this ones exist. So there's Pornhub, obviously. There's XXNX, I think it's called. Yeah, XXNX. X videos, X hamster. Like, there's so much stuff that you can probably just look porn. You can literally just type porn and you'll probably find it. It's not that hard. It doesn't really take that much. But yeah. Point is, don't spend your money, don't waste it. You probably work hard for it. Might as well save it. Gooning is not that important, I promise you. There's no scenario where gooning is worth joinking it. I don't think so. But yeah, sorry, I kind of like went out on a little rant. But what was it called? I don't even remember. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I guess that's all I want to say. Just don't waste your money on women that are not worth it. There are some women that are worth it. I'm not saying all women are bad. There's some women that are like actually worth it. Just gotta like really look and not get distracted by the god women that are gooning for you. Anyways, that's all. See ya, chat.